A year after the devastation of Superstorm Sandy, and the East Coast is still putting the pieces together. Thanks for joining us. I'm Josh Rowe.
And I'm Latricia Thomas. Chattanooga volunteers with the Red Cross were some of the first to respond to that area. News Channel 9's Brianna Arredondo talked to those who saw the disaster firsthand. She joins us now with more. Brianna.
Latricia, Josh, residents in Chattanooga shared with me some of their most memorable moments from last year. Some volunteers stayed for weeks and made multiple trips to the Northeast to serve displaced families. And even now, the recovery process is still strong. Images like these, standing water and widespread devastation, are still fresh in the minds of 29 Chattanooga Red Cross volunteers. They were among the first disaster relief teams to arrive after Superstorm Sandy pummeled New York and New Jersey shorelines 1 year ago today.
And it was amazing to see the 6, 7, 8 feet of sand from the beach that had washed 500 yards inland. And water was 8 feet high in the homes there.
Richard McGee says he spent 2 weeks on Long Island interviewing families and writing about their situation for the Red Cross. The storm killed 117 people and caused about $65 billion in damages.
In that instance, we could not get these herbs like you see here down those streets piled full of sand. So the volunteers would take the food and walk 2 blocks to give it to people.
At the Chattanooga headquarters, shelves and trucks are stacked with supplies, but now volunteers can help in more ways than one.
I think the biggest change that's happened is the social media and the apps. The Red Cross has terrific apps for tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquake, finding shelters, first aid. Even though the immediate need is over, the organization is still involved. The focus now is building up a community that continues to suffer from the loss.
Once the basic needs of food, clothing, and shelter are satisfied for individuals, Red Cross is now looking to helping the community determine what their long-range future will be.
Red Cross representatives say it took 5 years after Hurricane Katrina before they started to leave the Gulf Coast area. And they say that they will also be involved in Sandy recovery efforts for as long as they are needed. Latricia?
Thank you, Brianna. Many today in the Northeast are now focusing not on what was stolen by Sandy, but what they've accomplished since. The boardwalk in Long Beach, New York, rebuilt. Ellis Island reopened. Volunteers working still today to put roofs back over families' heads.